Alrighty, God, I don't know what to say after that, but it's all true. 2012 in the house. I'm so happy to say that because, like Carlise was saying, I mean, God, 2011 was a fucked up year. I mean, mine wasn't as bad as hers, so I'm not gonna like give you the blues or anything like that. But let me tell you what I did, because I'm always one of those people. I'm like gung-ho for the new year, you know, and you know, I'm like one of those people. It's gonna be fine in 2009. I'm one of those people, you know, like let's do it again in 2010. You know, it's 2011, Kevin. You know. I think we've gotten lazy on our New Year's slogans. So, but I was a little pissed this New Year's Eve because of the fact that I didn't achieve any one of my goals for the year. Which is bad because I only had 3. Okay, so last January, I did this thing called The Secret. Yeah, see, if you're moaning, then you wasted $23.95 like I did. So let me explain The Secret here. The secret is this idea that whatever you say, okay, or write down, or your energy, it goes out in wavelengths. This is me doing wavelengths. It goes out into the universe, I don't know, via whales, dolphins, platypuses, you know, to God or Jesus, whoever's on duty. Okay, then he sends back whatever you want. Apparently, I guess my whales and my platypuses, you know, were having a little conflict. Because I asked for 3 things. I asked for a downtown loft, I asked for a Lexus, and good health. I got a crummy apartment in Koreatown, a 1996 Toyota Camry with a busted side window, and a urinary tract infection. Now, thank God for Kaiser, which is, like, as we all know, is like one step above, you know, a witch doctor waving a chicken bone at you. So, I have decided to give up on The Secret because The Secret does not work. So, I have written my own book. Okay, yes, what? Uh-oh. Let me tell you my book. My book is where you can achieve any goal that you want. You can check it off of your list. My book is called That Shit Ain't Gonna Happen. Now let me tell you how it works. Let me tell you how it works. Okay, anybody here trying to lose weight this year? Okay, see? This is what you do. That shit ain't gonna happen. Okay, anybody here like trying to give up smoking? Yeah, somebody over there? That shit ain't gonna happen. See? Anybody here over 40, single, and trying to get into a meaningful relationship? Okay, if you're laughing, it's either you or somebody that you know, so let's turn to them and get my advanced book called Bitch, That Shit Ain't Gonna Happen. It ain't gonna happen. I'm glad that this is a nice, diverse crowd and everything like that. I think we can share and everything like that. I'm one of those black guys that I love, love, love white women. Oh, little awkward silence. I can deal with the silence. And I see table 5. They trying not to shake their necks. But let me tell you, I love white women because white women, I don't care where you get her from. She could be at the bus stop. She could be at work with you. She could be here. White women are the most entertaining women on the history of the planet. Right? See, look at her. Isn't that true? Y'all are just like one step away from being in your own Lifetime movie. Look, right? She doesn't even know who she is. She probably lost her memory 20 years ago, and now the killer is trying to get her. I understand. I know. Look, a white woman over here. Exactly. Probably sleeping her way to the top with her boss. Screwing her friends over. Look at this one right here. She's so calm, but after this show, she's going to go and steal somebody's fetus. One step away. White women are one step away from being in a Lifetime movie. Yeah. I have to tell you the truth. I'm only here because there ain't shit on TV. Yeah, every time you turn on TV, there's a reality show. I mean, like Big Brother, Survivor, you know, and I hate them all. And you know, I used to like them, but I hate them because of the fact that, to me, reality means like shit that could happen. You know, like when in your life has somebody ever plucked you out of your house and locked you up with 10 other people? I mean, isn't that called jail? You know, then you got Survivor. Now, when has anybody ever plucked you out of your home? They put you on a deserted island. They don't give you food. They don't give you water. You have to build your own hut. You have to shit in the woods. And then these people cry when they get booted off the island. Okay, so this is what I want to know. What kind of fucked up neighborhood do these people come from? You want to shit in the woods. Okay? Okay, then they're doing these competition where they're fighting like savages over beef jerky and toilet tissue. You know? And I'm like this. Okay, if I don't have a place to shit, don't ask me to run. You know? So, and in reality, Gilligan was on that island for 30 years, right? Y'all ain't never seen him fucking up Mrs. Howell over no coconut milk, right? Okay, so this is what I want. I want a reality show that shows real reality, like my type of reality. I want a reality show that's like, Janelle, can I borrow $20 till payday? Because that's my type of reality. You know, I want a reality show called, Hi, I need to make payment arrangements. Because that is my type of reality. You know, I want a reality show called, Damn, they put a boot on my car. Because that is my type of reality. You know, I'm sitting up here, I'm broke. You know, we didn't get a raise at work. Table 5 verified for me for 3 years. So, and look, have y'all heard of this bogus thing called a review? Okay, mine said things on there like, Torrance, you should dress professionally. Torrance, what else did it say? Look, I'm losing my train of thought, I'm so pissed. It was like, Torrance, you should dress professionally. Torrance, you should meet some of your goals. Torrance, you should let us know when you're going on vacation. Okay, and then this one right here that just blew me away. Torrance, you need to come to work. On time. Okay, so I don't want to get into stereotypes. I don't want you to think I'm one of those black guys that's always late. I told my supervisor I'm supposed to be to work at 7 o'clock. I get it. But I don't get out of bed till noon. So, you see my problem? I cannot be at 2 places at once. You know? So, things got a little bad over the years, and I had to get myself a roommate. And I put an ad in the recycler because, you know, I wanted to, you know, get somebody good. Remember, they don't call him the recycler killer. They called him the Craigslist killer. So I went recycler. So I got myself an African roommate, not an African American, a real African from Africa. I don't know the PC term either. I guess African. His name was Tashombe, and I'm gonna tell you right now, I'm not a prejudiced person. I mean, I'm connecting with Whitey, right? So, and I'm not one of those people that says like, you know, I'm not one of those people that say, oh, if you come here, you need to learn the language. But I'm one of those people that say, if you want to talk to me, you better learn the language. Tashombe would not learn the language. Every time I came home, he's going, oh, Tashombe, slow down. And then, you know, I come home, his big old African feet are over the couch and he's sleeping. And the worst thing was he talked in his sleep. So imagine this. So finally I had to learn the language of, that means move your shit out, just in case you're in that situation. Got myself then, next, I got myself another roommate, a female. Figured, okay, can't go wrong there. Got myself an actress, a method actress, so I think that you know by now, method means crazy. Method actresses are the ones that, like, you know, they want everything to be real, so if they're playing like a hooker, they go out on Santa Monica Boulevard and, you know, turn tricks, you know, for the experience, to feel everything. So she knocks on my door at 3 o'clock in the morning. She tells me, Torrance, you got to take me to the hospital. I take her to the hospital. They had to pump her stomach. She took 46 sleeping pills, trying to kill herself, talking about she was trying to get a part on 1,000 Ways to Die. So I tell you, the worst thing about having any roommate is, you know, it's a bad roommate situation when you come home and you see Post-it notes all over the place. That means the communication is dead. And those notes are just petty. They say things on there like, you drank up all the milk. Why don't you take out the trash? Stop sleeping with my boyfriend. Okay, that's my time. I'm Torrance. Thank you. Thank you, table 5.